Hey, Frank, I'm Ahearn, privacy consultant, author, New York Times bestseller, How to Disappear, and blackmail expert. Today I'm going to talk about, do Facebook blackmailers follow through? This is a tough one, so sit back and check it out. You have no idea what the other person's going to do. There's really no guarantees of them actually posting or not posting. You have to look at blackmail almost as if you're being held hostage, okay? And they want money to let you go. You know, the bargaining chip happens to be your content, okay? So there's no guaranteed answer to whether a Facebook blackmailer, Instagram, LinkedIn, dating, whatever, is going to expose or not. So how blackmail happens on Facebook is rather simple. Someone will contact you and they will, friend you, and typically they are friends with another friend of yours. Next thing you know, you're chatting, you're going live on Messenger. Now, here's one of the dangers about going live on Facebook Messenger. They can figure out what your mobile number is. So besides having access to who your friends are, they now know your number and they're latched to you. Not only that, they can take your phone number and run it on Google or something like that, or a database, and find out your name, your address, spouse if you're married, work, a whole slew of things. This is one of the problems with Facebook blackmail and even Instagram blackmail is there's this they have this information on you before you even compromise yourself. And, once you compromise yourself, that's what they got. Okay, so the answer is you don't know if they're going to expose you. But I'm going to tell you some tips of what you should and shouldn't do. First off, do not ignore a blackmailer thinking it's going to go away. It does not go away on its own. It doesn't magically vanish. It's happened, but rarely. The problem is you don't know if it's going to vanish or not. If you cut off communications with a blackmailer, they will contact your friends, family, job, whatever information they have on you. That's what you're risking. And they'll be very aggressive. Hey, we're trying to get in touch with John. I got some photos he wants to see. They won't necessarily expose you, but they will make it uncomfortable and embarrassing for you. Also, man, you need to shut down or turn all your Facebook and social media private, because that's the access right there. Now, what you should do and what you have to be careful of is first tell everyone you know that you were hacked, okay? And do not accept any friend or follow request from your friends. Do not open any messages, emails, or anything involving you. It could be a virus. Most important, tell everyone not to accept a friend request in your name or someone posing as you, because blackmailers will open up accounts. They download your Facebook photo or your Instagram photo. They open an account in your name and they start friending your friends. So part of blackmail is dealing with the potential exposure through those who know you. So shut it down, make everybody aware. Now, you need to negotiate with the blackmailer. You need to stall for time. Listen, I have no money right now. Things are tough. I'm just changed jobs, whatever it may be. And you need to get 24, 48 hours to push them off, a 2-day payment, or I'll pay you in 24 hours. Because this way you can use that 24 hours to figure out what to do, whether it be hire a professional or figure out a plan on your own. But do not pay that money. You pay that money, boom, man, they got you. And you have to be careful how you pay. If you pay by Western Union or MoneyGram, they want you to take a photo of it. And on that sheet of paper has your name and your address. So the stalling and the pushing them off like 24 hours for a payment allows you to do damage control and figure out what do they know about you. So take inventory. What do they know? Do they know my spouse? Do they know my job? Do they know my address? Do they know my brother, my cousin, whoever? And start thinking about what they know and how you can contain it. And when you're combating blackmail, there's three things to always consider. Protecting your identity, which means figuring out how to manipulate them into them thinking you're someone else, and making sure that your identity is protected online. And then there is preventing exposure. It's negotiating, it's stalling. And then there's getting rid of them, because the hard part of blackmail is getting rid of them, because they're like leeches and they will just suck and suck you dry for every penny you have if you pay. And even if you don't pay, they're just going to pound you and scare the daylights out of you. So the three keys to combating blackmail is protecting your identity, preventing exposure, and getting rid of them. If you're going to hire someone to help you, make sure they're doing for you the things you need. Okay? Sending a cease and desist letter to tell the blackmailer to stop is just stupid. Trying to find the blackmailer is stupid. Serves no purpose because they still have it. Hiring a hacker is just a bunch of BS, because a hacker doesn't really know where they are, and most hackers spend their time on other things, and there's no way of corrupting the file, because by the time you're done chatting with the blackmailer, it could be 5, 10 other mobile phones or devices. So do Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn blackmailers follow through? Some do, some don't. It's a numbers game, but you need to figure out how to get out of the situation in a way that works for you, because dealing with different types of blackmail is combated differently. There's no one slice feeds all or anything like that. So if you have any questions, my name is Frank Ahearn, and I'm a blackmail expert, and I help people. So be safe.